Well, winter has been the real deal this year, giving Michigan plenty of cold and snow, and those who love it have been taking full advantage. Now, if you live for this, or maybe you need a reason to, Gaylord has all of the fun in one stop, just a short drive north to get away from it all. Welcome to our friend Paul Beach now. He is from the Gaylord Area Convention and Tourism Bureau, standing in front of the world's largest ice tree right in downtown Gaylord. Hey, Paul.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we're here. This has been a tradition for centuries that we've had this ice tree going back to like the 40s. We built a new courthouse in the 60s. They continued it. It's really cool. And because we've had such really cold temperature in January, it's really gotten enormous.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is a sight to behold, and only one thing that will get you to Gaylord this winter. Let's talk about how winter has been with all of this snow and all of this cold, really built up a base for everybody up there for all your winter activities.
Yeah, it's really been a fantastic winter for all the great winter activities. We feel like we're the best winter vacation destination in Michigan. We've got winter rafting, we've got snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, 2 ski resorts, and the snowpack has been phenomenal. We've had a great snowmobile season. Our groomers have been out grooming the trail a couple of days a week. So we're about 125 inches, and our normal average is 148. So we're approaching our normal average. But I'll tell you, with this little warm-up we had the past few days, the skiing, the outdoor activities for winter have been phenomenal.
I bet. It just makes such a difference when that sun is shining. It is just glorious out there. Let's talk about the downhill skiing. You know, you mentioned you got 2 different resorts, and they're so family friendly. I just want to reiterate how, I mean, you can kind of let your kids go and do their thing.
Yeah, you really can, and I was lucky. I grew up with my daughter when she started skiing. Some of the best memories that we have between me and my daughter are out skiing, riding up the chairlift together. You know, kids aren't on their phones, they're not on their devices, and you're really forced to go up there together. I say that nicely, that, to really spend time together. And, it's an activity that once you learn how to ski, you're going to have that the rest of your life. We still ski together. She's 26. We still do it. I always say, get out there and get a lesson. And both resorts, Seagull Resort and Treetops, are great for families. They both have plenty of chairlifts and places to warm up. And the beverages just taste a lot better after a day out on the slopes.
That is the truth, right? Nothing like a hot cocoa to end your day. And we were also looking at the video, and they're tubing too. For those who may not want to hit the hills on skis, tubing is just as fun and available up there everywhere, right?
Yes, it is. Both at Seagull and Treetops have winter tubing. And if you don't have any skill level, but you want to get out and do something fun, just try a tubing session. The biggest problem you're going to have when you get done tubing is figuring out how to wipe the smile off your face, because it's such a blast. It's so much fun. And again, it's just a good way to enjoy winter.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know we're talking about snowshoeing as well. I mean, you guys have trails everywhere people can get out and enjoy. And then obviously snowmobiling, which I know a lot of people are really into, and it's been a little rough the last few years. So let's talk about any of the other activities that people can really enjoy that might, get them out enjoying and loving winter.
Yeah, for sure. We always talk about, if you don't have a skill level, maybe trying some snowshoeing. If you can walk, you can snowshoe. There's something magical about walking on top of the snow that's just really fun. Everyone certainly is on a fitness craze. Biggest problem is people overdress and they forget once you're out there moving, you just need a windbreaker, maybe a nice under layer, a comfortable pair of comfy boots and a pair of gloves and a hat, and away you go. And it's just something you can do forever. Snowshoes. I have a pair of snowshoes that are 20 years old, and they work just as good now. They even look kind of cooler because they're a little bit retro. So, it's just something that you can do all the time instead of sitting inside the house. We always, Christy and I in our office, we always say, get out there and try, a small winter adventure, because maybe it's going to turn into a full-blown love affair, and you're going to be hooked on winter.
That is great advice. And obviously, for any of that equipment that you need, it is available to rent up there in Gaylord. Paul, if people want more information, they want to talk to you, they need a little guidance on their Gaylord tour, what do they need to do?
Oh, sure. Look us up at gaylordmichigan.net. And there's rental locations. They'll have all the information about Otsego and treetops. You might even be courageous and try some winter rafting. Super fun, super easy. It's really a lifetime experience with you and your friends.
Man, I want to get up and go winter rafting. I hopefully can do that before the season's over. Paul, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, if you want to follow Gaylord, Michigan on social media as well, and then you'll maybe get a little inspiration for your next trip. Paul, stay warm. We'll see you soon.
Okay, sounds great, Michelle. Thank you.